the functions y is equal to 8 times 3/4 to the x power and y is equal to 1/8 times 7/4 to the x power are graphed in the xy plane. Which of the following statements accurately describes whether each function is always increasing or decreasing? So let's look at each of these functions. So this first function right over here, let's see, as x increases, what happens? Well, as x increases, we're going to multiply by 3/4. We're going to raise 3/4 to higher and higher powers. And every time you multiply by 3/4, you're actually going to decrease its value. Let's just draw a little table here. So if this is x and if this is y, when x is 0, well, 3/4 to the 0 is just 1, and then y is just going to be equal to 8. When x is 1, it's going to be 8 times 3/4 to the first power. When x is 2, it's going to be 8 times 3/4 times 3/4. When x is 3, it's going to be 8 times 3/4 times 3/4 times 3/4. And every time you multiply by 3/4, you're going to get a smaller number. If I take 3/4 of something, you're going to get a smaller value. So as x increases, y is decreasing. So this right over here is a decreasing function. Now what about this one over here? Y is equal to 1/8 times 7/4 to the x power. Well, here as x increases, you're going to multiply by 7/4 more and more and more. And so when you multiply by 7/4, 7/4 is greater than 1. Increasing powers of 7/4 will make the entire value larger. It doesn't matter that you started with a lower value. As x increases, y is going to become larger and larger and larger. So this is an increasing function. And the way these functions are defined, you can have more than just whole number or integer values of x, but these are indicative ways to just think about, well, what happens as x increases? So this is as x increases, y increases. Here as x increases, y decreases. So the graphs of both functions are always increasing. Nope, that's not right. The graphs of both functions are always decreasing. Nope, this one's decreasing, this one's increasing. The graph of y is equal to 8 times 3/4 to the x is always increasing. Nope, that one's decreasing. The graph of y is equal to 8 times 3/4 to the x is always decreasing. That's right. As x increases, as you move to the right on the x-axis, your y value is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And the graph of y is equal to 1/8 times 7/4 to the x is always increasing. That's right. As x increases, you're going higher and higher powers of 7/4, and the more you multiply by 7/4, the larger your overall value is going to get, because 7/4 is larger than 1. So this one is right.